back to the channel. It's your girl Nessa, aka Megan, and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see from the title, yes, your girl is pregnant, like pregnant as fuck. I still can't believe the shit either, y'all, so please don't come in the comments with all that, because I still can't believe it either. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notification to get notified every time we post a video. Okay, so you guys, as y'all can tell, we ain't posted a video in we ain't posted a video in a hot minute, you guys. I think we ain't posted a video since January. Okay, so in January I was pregnant as hell and I didn't have no clue, no idea, nothing. And also, before I get into this video, like really get into it, if y'all hear the AC, it's hot. I live in Florida, y'all know that. So it's summertime, so yeah. But anyways, back in January, we posted our last video or whatever. I was pregnant as hell when I posted that video, but I had no clue. Okay, so normally my period is not irregular, and I was supposed to see my period the 2nd or 3rd around that time, like every month. That's the time I see my period. And then my mom, she always see her period one week before I do. So my mom always asks me, Megan, did you see your period yet? And I was like, yeah, I see my period. But this specific time in January, I did see my period. Like, that's another thing too why I thought I was not pregnant. Like, I was in denial for a long time, y'all. But okay, so this what happened. In January, I see my period around the 3rd or the 4th, the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. One of those days I seen my period, and I used to keep track of my period on the Flow app. So I used to jot it down. I use the Flow app and the Glow app to track my period or whatever. And then my period came on time, so I wasn't worried about nothing or none of that. So it was going on till February, you guys. It was like the last day in January. And my mom was like, Megan, are you okay? So I was like, if I'm okay, like, that's weird. Ooh, y'all, and I'm in my new car, like, but anyways, but my mom was she just randomly asked me the last day of January. She was like, Megan, you okay? You feel okay? And I was like, yes, I feel okay. Like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, why wouldn't I feel okay, you know? And then she was just like, nothing, just asking. Then she was giving me this weird look. The thing about my mom, you guys, she always told me, when you pregnant, I'm gonna know you pregnant before you pregnant. And I was be like, girl, how you gonna tell me about my body and like you know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess it's the mother's intuition, or I personally think my mom's a witch, you guys, because everything she dreams and everything she sees always comes true. But anyways, she just randomly asked me that at the end of January. So it was the first week of February, and my period was supposed to come, you guys. I got all the symptoms, like my boobs was tender, had headaches, I didn't really want nothing to eat. Like, those are my symptoms for when I am going through my period, you know. So my mom had seen, the week she asked me if I was okay, she saw her period. And then the following week I was supposed to see my period. And excuse me if I mix these dates up, y'all, but pregnancy brain is real and I be forgetting stuff, okay? But anyways, it was the 2nd or 3rd day of February, and then my mom was like, Megan, did your period come yet? And I was like, no, my period didn't come, but I feel like it's about to come because I'm having all those symptoms. And then she was like, oh, okay. That week, you guys, my period did not come, but I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I was just like, my period's a little bit late, you know. Me and my boyfriend, we be fighting, so our sex schedule like be messed up. And you know, sometimes when you don't have sex with your boyfriend for a long time, your cycle date changes. So that's what I thought was happening to me, but the whole time I had a baby in my tummy. You guys, okay, so I just thought it was regular because I didn't have sexy time with my boyfriend for a long time. Okay, so my mom, she kept asking me, she was like, Megan, your period still ain't coming. The last week of the first week in February, the last day of the first week in February, my mom still asked me, she was like, Megan, your period ain't come yet. My period ain't come yet, but I ain't worried about it because I'm getting all the symptoms. And she was like, oh, okay. And she was just like, nothing, you better be careful and stuff like that. So in my head, I was like, why are you telling me to be careful, you know? And then she started asking me when the last time I had sex and stuff like that. And in my head, I wanted to tell her the truth, but you know how we be lying to our parents and stuff. And I told my mom, I was like, girl, I'm not even having sex. Like, I'm not even doing nothing. Like, I haven't been touched. I haven't been getting no sexy time. And that's what I told her. Well, I was straight up lying out my ass, because, yeah. But anyways, I told her, I said, girl, I'm not pregnant, okay? So the second week of February came. That's when all my symptoms for pregnancy started. And the first thing that happened to me was loss of appetite. I did not want anything to eat, drink. And second thing was I was super tired. Like, I was tired out of this world. Both those things always happened to me, so I still wasn't clicking. Like, in the back of my head, I was like, damn, I might be pregnant, but it still wasn't clicking. So my mom, she kept asking me about pregnant. She kept asking me if I'm pregnant, and I keep telling her, no, I'm not pregnant. And then just so I could I don't know, make myself feel better, I guess, I went to the Family Dollar and I told my boyfriend, go get me a pregnancy test, because I did not want to go in that store, go get no pregnancy test, girl. So I made my boyfriend go in the store to go get me a pregnancy test. Yes, I did. And then I'm gonna leave a video of right here after I took it, and then I showed my boyfriend the pregnancy test. It was negative, you guys. It was negative. Oh, you happy? You're a dumbass. No go. So at the time, my mom kept asking me this, and I was like, why she keep asking me if I'm pregnant? Like, I'm not pregnant. And then the negative test gave me a sigh of relief, and I told her, I said, I'm not pregnant. But my mama didn't know I took the test. So it was like it was like the week I found out I was pregnant, that Monday. I'm sorry, y'all, there's chickens all around my house running around being crazy. But that week that I found out I was pregnant, it was the third week of February. It was the third week. Yeah, it was third week. I don't know, because you know how the months be started in a week, like say the first was on a Wednesday or something like that. I don't know, like, but the week I found out I was pregnant, oh, I woke up that morning and this the third symptom I had. It's like a super metallic taste was in my mouth, you guys. Like, that shit was horrible. Like, ooh, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, I already wasn't eating, and everything I put in my mouth tasted disgusting, you guys. Like, I dead wanted to throw up. Like, it just was nasty, but I didn't throw up. But it was nasty. The metallic taste was in my mouth. I told my mom about it. She was like, eat sugar-free gum. In my head, I didn't know she was telling me to eat sugar-free gum because she already knew I was pregnant. But I went to go try the sugar-free gum, and that did not work, you guys. The metallic taste was in my mouth still, you know. So I started spitting like really bad. And then fast forward to my mama, she kept looking at me sideways during that whole week. And then she kept asking me, she was like, Megan, are you pregnant? And I was like, no. I said, if I was pregnant, I would have told you I was pregnant. Like, stop pressuring me. Like, leave me alone. Like, because man, y'all, I just took pregnancy test last week and it was negative. So why you keep asking me if I'm pregnant? Not knowing in my head I could actually get a false negative, which is what I had. Because at the time I found out this week I found out I was pregnant, I was about 7 weeks pregnant. Crazy, right? Yeah. But yeah, that day come that I finally took the pregnancy test, and I remember this day like it was yesterday, you guys. Like, my mom, she was looking at me and I wasn't feeling good. Like, I felt like I had to like the burp, you know. This was the, let me see, 4th symptom. Like, I felt like I had a burp so bad. And my mom asked me what was wrong with me, and then I told her, I said, I just feel like I had a burp so bad. Can you come rub my back for me? And then she was rubbing my back, and she was like, go in the house, boil some water in the kettle. She said, boil water in the kettle, and that's what I did. And then she said, pour some baking soda in the water, and that should make you feel better. So, like I said, once again, she using her brain on me, because with the sugar-free gum and with the soda water, that's everything she experienced while she was pregnant, and I was having the same symptoms as my mom's. My boobs were swollen and all that stuff I told y'all earlier about my period coming. I still had those symptoms, so I still wasn't thinking about it. I still wasn't thinking I was pregnant. But anyway, child, I went to go drink the water with the baking soda, and then I just wasn't feeling better. I just was not. I told her, I said, this junk not working. And then my dad had just took my little brother to I think it was teen night they was having at the church or something, and my dad had left, and my mom, she looked at me and she was like, you're pregnant, girl, and you need to take a test. And I was like, bro, like, I'm not pregnant. And I started like laughing, like I started nervous laughing. I was like, I'm gonna prove to you I'm not pregnant. Mind y'all, again, I just took a pregnancy test last week and I was not pregnant. But anyways, I went in my room and said, I'm gonna take this pregnancy test and I'm gonna show you that I'm not a pregnant baby. And then she was like, why you even got a pregnancy test? I said, because you kept asking me if I was pregnant. I wanted to know if I was pregnant so I could be cautious, you know, because I was drinking and I was, yeah, like we was having some wild sex. But anyways, I went in my room and I got the pregnancy test, and at the same time my friend called, and then she was like, Megan, what you doing? And I was like, girl, I'm finna take this pregnancy test and show my mama, because she steady think a bitch pregnant and I'm not. And my friend started laughing. She was like, okay, I'm gonna stay on the phone. So I was like, all right, bet. My mama told me, before you piss on that stick, leave that door open, because you know how you get, you be sneaky. So I was like, girl, I ain't nobody got time to be sneaky. I want to know for myself, you know, because in the back of my mind, like I said, all these things was happening to me, and she told me this all the stuff that happened to her while she was pregnant. My mama done have 4 kids. She know what you're doing. Remember, I told her I feel like she a witch sometimes. So yeah. Anyways, I put my phone down on the counter of the bathroom, and then I left the door open and I started peeing on the stick. And I kid y'all not, like not even freaking 10 seconds later, the freaking lines on the freaking pregnancy test popped the hell off. Y'all, like, I was in that bathroom, I damn near died. Bro, I was so mad. Like, I was planning on listen, I was mad for a lot of reasons, because first of all, me and my boyfriend been together for 4 years, and we've been raw dogging, and ain't nothing ever happened. At one point I was just thought, yeah, bitch, you infertile, you can't have no kids, yeah. So I'm like, bro, how I'm supposed to feel about this? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about it. I started crying, y'all. My friend was like, what did it say, friend? What did it say? I said, friend. I started crying. I was like, I'm pregnant, bitch. And she was like, oh my God, are you serious? I said, yes. Bro, I don't know why every time a female find out she's pregnant, they start crying. But I was crying. I was dead crying. I fell on the floor and everything. My mama stood at that door, that bathroom door. She started laughing at me, you guys. She looked at me. She was dead laughing. She was like, what you crying for? You know what you was doing. And then my mom was so supportive. I did not expect that reaction from her at all, because my mom was a Christian girl. Like my family don't play that junk. My boyfriend not even allowed to come in my house. Like, that's how serious it is. Y'all probably think like, okay, so where y'all be hunching? Don't worry about that. Oh, these windows look like they not tinted, but they tinted. But okay, y'all, so after my mama said what she said, she was just like, now it's time to put your big girl pants on, and now you about to grow up for real. And then I hung the phone up on my friend. I told her I'm gonna call her back. And then I called my baby's dad, and then I was telling him, and then he was like, bro, how the hell that happened? You just took a test. I said, you need to bring me 2 more tests right now. And he was like, I'm on my way to work. I'm at Publix. I'm on my way to work. And I was like, bro, this gotta be a fake. This gotta be something wrong with this pregnancy test, because I just took one last week. That's what we both were saying to each other. And my baby dad was like, okay, in the morning when I come over to your house, I'm gonna bring you a pregnancy test. So he said, bro, I gotta go. I gotta process this. So I was like, okay. And then he hung up, and then he texted me. He was like, oh my God, are you serious? And I was like, yes. You finna be a daddy? Like, not only my daddy, but you gotta be stink daddy too. Y'all, next morning. Oh, let me show y'all the pregnancy test I took. This is the pregnancy test I took, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is the pregnancy test I took. That's the first pregnancy test I took. And this was a pregnancy test. It was a pack of 2. Y'all probably think, why this girl looking around crazy? But y'all, these people in my neighborhood be nosy. But I took that pregnancy test. The other one that was negative, I threw it away. I put that shit behind me. And I was so scared, you guys. Like, when I first found out I was pregnant, I was so scared. Like, after I went to the ER and everything, like, everything eased down, and I became so happy, because, like, what else I'm gonna do? Kill my baby? Hell no. I would never do no shit like that. So I just had to, like, put all that negative shit behind me. I was just like, Megan, now you gotta grind, bitch. Like, now you gotta get more money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you finna be a whole mama. Yeah. But anyways, guys, the next morning my boyfriend came over. He brought me a clear blue test, and he had 2 in it. So the first one I took was this digital one. The first one I took was this digital one right here, you guys. And then that bitch said pregnant. That bitch was sitting on the counter for like less than 2 minutes. That bitch popped up. That bitch said pregnant, you guys. So I was definitely pregnant. I took that with my baby dad. Was at my house too. And he was so happy. Like, he was, I don't know how he felt, but on his face he looked shocked, but he looked happy. And he told me, like, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Like, it's me, it's Jack, it's Big Jack, you know, like, I'm gonna take care of y'all. And that's the type of shit I love to hear, because my baby dad already take good care of me. So I just know he gonna be a great dad. But yeah, I think the following Sunday or a couple days after that, I went to the ER, and they told me my baby was measuring around 2 months, and that was still in February. I went to the hospital that was around the end of February. I went to the hospital, actually. Not really the end, but like around the middle. Like, a couple days, I found out on the 17th I was pregnant, and a couple days after that, I don't know for sure how many days after that, I went to the ER, and she told me, yeah, you measuring around 8 weeks. She was like, you remember your last period? And at the time, I had deleted the Flow and the Glow app out of my phone, so I wasn't keeping up with my period. But then, yeah, bitch. So that's how I found out I was pregnant, you know. And then that day when I went home, I took the other pregnancy test that was in the clear blue box, and then it was this one with the plus. And the girl was pregnant. So that's 3 pregnancy tests. A week or 2 went by. It was going close to my friend's trip. Cause remember I told y'all my friend had called me to talk about her birthday trip. My friend's birthday was in March. It was like March, so it was like 2 weeks away. And then 2 weeks away, like a couple days before I went on my trip, I just went to the dollar store and I got a $1 pregnancy test, because I was so bummed out, like I wasn't gonna get to drink no liquor. Like, bitch, I was planning on I was planning to go shake some ass on my eyelashes, you know what I'm saying, for my friend's 21st birthday, you guys. Like, I was so sad. But yeah, I did take this pregnancy test. Y'all can see it. Yeah. So that's 4 pregnancies in one. And yeah, I couldn't drink. I was at my friend's thing drinking cranberry juice, acting like a bitch was off that lick. But really, a bitch was drinking cranberry juice. Yeah, and who was gonna check me? Nobody, because ain't nobody know. And it's crazy. I was 2 months pregnant. So even though I was seeing my period, I was pregnant. Cause if y'all do the math, like it's like it had to be like around the end of December, right? Yeah, it gotta be like around the end of December and the whole February. That's crazy. Like, y'all, I'm really gonna be a mama. Like, oh, child. I'm gonna insert videos of how my stomach look and my ultrasounds and stuff like that on here. I'm not gonna tell y'all how far along exactly I am, because you know how bitches be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notification to get notified every time we post a brand new video.